Imagine this for a moment. You're reliving in the United States, a country where insurance isn't just something you buy. It's something that legally shapes your money, your health, your family's security, and even your daily decisions. And yet, most Americans admit they don't fully understand the laws behind the very policies they depend on, which means millions of people are blindly signing contracts, paying premiums, facing denials, and dealing with loopholes they didn't even know existed. All because nobody ever sat down to explain U.S. insurance laws in a simple, human way. Until now, because in this video, we're cutting through decades of confusion to show you exactly how insurance laws work, how they protect you, where they limit you, and how you can use the system smartly instead of becoming another person, crushed by fine print. And the first thing you need to know is this. Insurance in the U.S. isn't controlled by one single federal system. No, it's a complex mix of state laws, federal laws, consumer protection acts, mandatory requirements, and policy-specific rules that change depending on where you live, what you buy, and what you file claims for. And this is where most people end up lost, because they think insurance law means one set of rules, when in reality a car insurance policy in Texas follows a different legal system than the same policy in New York. A health insurance claim in California is regulated differently than one in Florida, and a life insurance beneficiary rule in Ohio won't match the rules in New Jersey, which is why the first real secret of U.S. insurance law is understanding that your rights depend on your zip code, and ignoring that can cost you thousands of dollars. Now let's talk about auto insurance laws. Because every American who drives must legally understand these rules, whether they know it or not. All states require some form of auto coverage, but the laws differ wildly. Some states use fault systems, where the driver who caused the crash pays for everything, while others use no-fault laws, where each driver's insurance pays their own medical bills no matter who caused the accident. Meaning, your rights, your payout, and your entire claim strategy change based on whether you live in Florida or Georgia, Michigan, or California. And the suspenseful part is this. Most drivers don't even know which system their state uses, so they don't know how to protect themselves after an accident. They don't know when they're allowed to sue. They don't know how much coverage they legally must carry. And many don't realize that minimum liability laws are designed to protect other people, not you, which means millions of Americans think they're fully insured when legally they just meeting state minimums that don't cover their own car repairs or medical bills. And that is where people get financially destroyed. Then you have health insurance laws, which are even more complicated because they combine federal protections like the Affordable Care Act, privacy laws, emergency care laws, and state-based requirements that control everything from deductible rules to network protections. And here's where the suspense gets real. Health insurance companies follow strict laws about pre-existing conditions, billing transparency, essential health, benefits, mental health coverage, and emergency room access. But the truth is that most Americans don't know these protections exist. So insurers take advantage of that confusion by denying claims, overcharging, or steering people into limited networks. And because 70% of U.S. adults have received a surprise medical bill in the last 5 years, understanding the law is the only way to fight back, and that's exactly why you're here. Then we get to life insurance laws, which are surprisingly consumer-friendly, but still misunderstood. Every state requires life insurance companies to pay claims quickly. Uswaji within 30 to 60. Dazzleless fraud is suspected. And every state has grace period laws that protect you from accidental mispayments, free look period laws that let you cancel a policy within 10 to 30 days, and beneficiary protection laws that ensure your payout goes directly to the person you choose, not creditors or banks. But here's the twist. Each state applies these protections differently, and millions of Americans don't even know these laws exist, which is why so many families lose payouts over paperwork mistakes, outdated beneficiaries, or something as simple as not understanding state-required deadlines. Now let's talk about homeowners and renters insurance laws, because this is where people lose money fast. Many Americans assume insurance will cover every kind of home damage, but laws say otherwise, and states legally allow companies to deny coverage for floods, earthquakes, mold, or certain natural disasters unless you buy additional riders. And with natural disasters hitting the U.S. harder every year, not knowing these rules can literally bankrupt you. That's why understanding coverage exclusions, claim deadlines, and legal bad faith insurance laws is critical. Because if your insurance company delays, denies, or undervalues your claim without legal justification, you have the right to sue them under state law. Many people don't realize how much power they actually have. Then there are policy cancellation laws, renewal rights, premium increase rules, appeal rights arbitration laws, and even special protections for seniors and military families. And this is where the real shock comes in. Insurers are required by law to notify you before canceling a policy. They must legally justify a premium increase. They must give you the right to appeal a claim denial, and in many states, they're required to give you access to the exact guidelines used in your claim evaluation. Yet almost nobody asks for these documents because they had no idea the law allowed it. And here's the biggest hidden truth. Most insurance laws exist to protect the consumer, but those protections mean nothing unless you know how to use them, which is why this video is breaking down the system in a way that anyone can understand, because when you understand the rules, you stop being confused, you stop being scared, you stop falling for loopholes, and you start making insurance work for you instead of against you. And if you're thinking, okay, but how do I actually use these laws to protect myself right now? Here's your answer. Number 1, always read your state's insurance website because your rights are legally written there. Number 2, always request your insurer's claim evaluation notes. Most people don't know that's legal. Number 3, always use your state's insurance complaint system when a company denies or delays your claim. Number 4, always understand your state's cancellation and grace period laws, so you never lose coverage by accident. And number 5, ALWAYS. Compare policies using your state's legal requirements so you don't buy the wrong coverage for your region. And now, here's your call to action. Because this channel is here to make sure you never get lost or taken advantage of again. If you have an NY question about your policy, your state laws, your rights, or YOUR situation, drop it in the comments because I answer questions personally. And if you want more videos that break down confusing insurance laws into simple, powerful knowledge anyone can understand, hit LIKE. So YouTube shows this video to more people. Subscribe to support the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss the information that could literally save you thousands of dollars. This is Life Insurance USA, simplifying the law, protecting your family, and making sure you never feel lost in the insurance world again.